Hey chickies, okay, today we are doing a nail care routine. Yay, how exciting. I'm really sorry, firstly, about how long it's taken me to get this up to you. It's one of my most requested videos ever. Now, I also want to say I am not a professional. I'm not a nail technician. I've never been to school to learn about the structure of nails and this, that, and the other. So everything I talk about, everything I do, it's all about my own experience and my own opinions. So just keep that in mind when, this may not work for you. It works for me, but it may not work for you. So first up, I want to talk about filing. I use a glass file almost exclusively. I find that it gives me a lot more control. This one is from Shop 84. All the details about everything I use will be in the description box down below as per usual. Now, as you can see, and as you've probably noticed, I tend to square off my nails. I don't have anything in particular against any nail shape at all, except for maybe the duck nails, because that was just weird. I'm really glad that that seems to have gone away now. Now, one of the consequences of having squared nails is that you can tend to have quite sharp corners. So I always round them off very, very slightly so as to prevent, scratches, and also I think when they are really sharp, they tend to break a lot easier, a lot more easy. I can speak English. I know I can. Oh gosh. Now, as you can see, I am not a prescriber of the notion that filing back and forth is bad for your nails. I think it's a myth, to be honest. I really do think it's a myth. I think it's quite fine to file back and forth. If you know someone who's proven without a shadow of a doubt that filing back and forth on your nail is bad for your nails, then yeah, let me know, because I just think my personal opinion is that it's a complete myth and you can just go ahead and go back and forth if you want to. Now I'm just using my fan brush to take away the dust. Okay, so this next section was filmed just the other day, and as you can see, it's got a bit of a cloudy feel to it, or I like to call it a romantic feel, and the only reason is that there was something there's something on my camera lens, which I didn't even realize, but anyway, I'm really sorry about that, but it's got kind of romantic. Okay, so let's talk about cuticle oils. I have a bunch of them. I have lots and lots and lots of cuticle oil, and I don't favor one over the other. I use them all, depends on which one I happen to pick up, basically. I really like this big one from Cuccio, only because it's a really big bottle, and I just refill that with other cuticle oils, like once I finish that first lot. So I use it multiple times a day, and I recommend that everybody uses cuticle oil all the time, as much as you possibly can. Now, there are a lot of different cuticle oil brands out there, and any one of them will be fine. And in a pinch, you can use any natural oil like jojoba, avocado, coconut oil, even olive oil. Now, I also wanted to show you my nail polish remover. A lot of people ask me about my non-acetone remover, and I think a lot of people don't actually believe me that it is non-acetone. I buy it from an online store here in Australia, and I've been using the same product for a couple of years. Now, next up, I want to show you these little La Bombe mani bombs that I've been playing around with and am absolutely loving. So the reason why I wanted to show you the mani bomb mostly was that I wanted to demonstrate how or what water does to your nails, and also why water can be actually quite damaging to your nails. So I'm taking a bowl of warm water, and we're going to place the mani bomb in the water, and it starts to fizz straight away. It's just like any of those little bath bombs that you would use. All of the ingredients are always listed on the packs. These are the only ones I've tried so far. I haven't tried any other brands. They're about a couple of dollars each. That's how much I paid for them. They weren't provided to me. I bought them myself. And as you can see, my nails still have polish on them, and the reason for that is huge. If you don't have polish on your nails when you dip them in water, then the water is going to get into your nails a lot easier and will make them swell. They're going to swell anyway, but if you don't have polish on them, they will swell to a much greater degree, and you don't want that to happen. So you'll keep your fingers submerged in the water for about 5 to 10 minutes. So once you take your nails out of the water, you want to clean them off. I'm not rinsing them under any other water because there's actually essential oils in these mani bombs that get released in the water, and it feels really lovely. It smells beautiful. Now, as you can see from this little freeze frame, my nails aren't as concaved as they were in the before shot, as you can see here. So you can see that your nails do expand in the water. And that's now if I didn't have polish on my nails, that would be much more pronounced. Now I wanted to show you this new cuticle wipeout product from Picture Polish. It's an all-natural cuticle softener, not so much an eraser like Blue Cross or the one from Sally Hansen that I used in my previous nail care video. And this is probably one of the only reasons why I'm showing it to you, because I did mention it in my previous nail care video. I don't actually use these products much anymore because my cuticles are in pretty good shape and I don't really need to soften them past putting cuticle oil on them. But this is actually a really good alternative for those that are a bit worried about using those other more harsh products. So moving on to removing my nail polish. This is what I do every single day, or multiple times a day depending on how many times I paint my nails. Firstly, I slather my fingers in cuticle oil, whichever cuticle oil I happen to grab at the time, and then I use my non-acetone remover and a makeup pad and just remove my nail polish. Done. And as you can see, my nails are very stained from using so much polish, but I don't care because I pretty much paint them every day, so literally don't care. Once I've taken my nail polish off using my non-acetone remover, I'll put more cuticle oil on my nails. So you can see I use a lot of it. And then I'll just let it soak in. Now I just want to say it's not soaking into my actual nail, it's soaking into the skin around my nails, which is going to keep my nails healthy, because your actual nail doesn't breathe and doesn't soak any of the oil in. Now once all of that oil has soaked into the skin around my nails, I will soak a lint-free pad in some isopropyl alcohol and clean the oil off my actual nail bed, because you cannot paint your nails when they're oily. So once your nail bed is completely dry, you can go ahead and use your base coat of choice. For me, right now, it's Cuccio's base coat. I've used Nubar, Color Club, I've used Jewelry Rejuvecoat, I've used Essie's Grow Stronger, Grow Faster. I've used them all, like seriously. Nail Envy is one that I've used quite a lot. I don't have a personal preference for anyone in particular. I just, as long as it's a base coat, I want to use it, because you should never paint your nails with a color without first adding a base coat. Now the benefits of using a base coat before polishing your nails with color are so many. Firstly, you're going to provide yourself with a much better surface for painting your nails. Like it'll smooth out any ridges. I always use 2 coats of this particular base coat. Because I've got a couple of ridges on a couple of my nails, not all of them. It will also help to not prevent, but to lessen the amount of staining on your nails. It's also going to aid in the wear you get out of your polish, and in some cases prevent or help to prevent chipping. Now I also wanted to show you this product. This is Lucas Pawpaw Ointment. It's used for lots of different things. I like to use it on my cuticles or on the skin around my nails before I go to bed. And the reason for that is that it's an ointment, not an oil. So it doesn't soak in straight away. It sort of it's like a slow release fertilizer for my nails. I love it. Well, you could use the Lush Lemony Slick It, whatever it's called, that lemon one. I don't use that very much. I've got it, but I don't use it. Burt's Bees is another good one. But this one in particular I love because it's an ointment and it sticks around. So now I also wanted to show you the Protect Your Jewels from NCLA, which is a hand scrub. It's like an exfoliator. I love this product. I love any exfoliator, and you can actually make your own hand exfoliator using, I think it's sugar and olive oil or coconut oil. There's lots of different. Sorry, I got cut off again. Okay, so yeah, there are lots of different recipes available online for you to create your own hand scrubs. I really like this one because it's got a fine grain to it. I use it maybe once every 2 weeks, once a fortnight. So yeah, and it makes you, it leaves your hands feeling really soft and yummy. Really, really nice. I do like it very, very much. And that's basically it for my nail care routine. As you can see, I really don't do a lot, and the product I use the most of is cuticle oil or oils. It doesn't have to be any one brand. There is no one product out there that I can say to you, use this and your nails will be beautiful all the time. That's just not the way the world works and not the way this works. Also bear in mind that genetics plays a huge role in the length, the shape of your nails, your nail beds, how healthy they are, those sorts of things. Environment as well. In winter, your nails will be a lot drier than they would be in summer. I have short nail beds, which I hate. I wish I had long nail beds, but I don't. It's just really sad. But anyway, I've gotten over that now. And diet. Drink plenty of water. I don't. I wish I did. I wish I could say that I practice what I preach, but I don't. But I really do recommend you drink as much water as you humanly can. And it's good for your skin, good for your hair, good for your general health as well. So at the end of all of that, I hope you found this somewhat helpful, or at the very least you now know what I do with my nails. I also wanted to repeat something that I mentioned very early on in this video. I am not a professional, and everything, all of the information I've given you here is from my own experience. I'm not a nail technician. So anyway, let's get into some nail art. Let's do something fun. This is really simple. I call it simple marbled flowers. They're so much fun to do. Let's get into it. I really hope you like it. So after your base coat, you want to add a coat of white polish. I'm using iScream Nails Soft Serve, and I'm not doing a very good job of it, but thankfully I have a good cleanup brush and my non-acetone remover. Now I'm going to be adding 2 coats of this gorgeous white polish. So after a bit of cleanup, as you can see, I've ended up with a beautiful opaque white base. Now next we're going to move on to the fun part. All the polishes I'm using for this one are from iScream Nails. Now all we need to do is put dots of the polish onto a piece of paper, or you could use a Ziploc bag or something like that, and we're going to mix them, but not all the way. We don't want to actually create a new color. We want to just mix them and marble them using a dotting tool. The dotting tool I'm using is from Picture Polish. And as you can see from what I'm doing, I'm just dipping my dotting tool into the polish and then transferring that onto my nail in the shape of some flowers. And as you can see, when you do this, you're actually transferring like a marbled version of the paint onto your nail, and it looks very cool. I love this so much. I did some hearts the other day on Instagram and it was way fun. So I'm just adding black dots to the middle of each of the flowers. So sorry the footage is a bit cloudy, but you'll see much clearer in a moment. See, there they are. Aren't they cool? Anyway, we're using Picture Polish's Looking Glass as the top coat. I just love this nail art so much. I really hope you guys try and give it a go. It's way fun, and you could just use so many different color combinations and get really creative with it. Anyway, that's it for this one. I really hope you liked it. Thank you so much again for watching. I'll see you next time. Don't forget, if you have any questions regarding any of the nail care routine stuff, please put them down in the description box down below and I'll get to them, I promise. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye, chickies. Oh, and thank you for subscribing. Thanks for that delicious thumbs up. Bye.